Uh, the yesterday's class, what I had done is go to this add-in option and then the Navisworks create the NWC file for this with these settings. Click on OK and I will click on save. So this NWC file is loaded, created, and now I'll go to Navisworks and there I will open the Revit file, not the NWC file. I will open the Revit file. So demo for batch iron, click on open. Okay, so here you can see that this is a simple file which I have created. And now if I go to Revit, suppose if I change the door position, suppose if I change the door position and then I save it and then come to Navisworks. And here within this home tab, there is an option refresh and it will update the new file. So this will happen if you open the same file in Navisworks, the same RBT file. Okay, then only you can update it, refresh it here. And in the last class, I have already discussed about the three file type, NWC, NWD, and NWF file. So I'll go to open option and I will open a NWD file. So for that, I will go to this Navisworks folder and I will choose Navisworks files and I will select Navisworks Essential NWD file. I'll open a NWD file. So this is the NWD file. You can say the complete integrated model where your architectural discipline, your structural discipline, and MEP discipline model are merged as an integrated model. I will show you how we can do that. So for that, we have this append option. If you go to this append, and you can do it. So I'll show you later about this append option. Now, see in the selection tree, here you can see that this is the Navisworks Essential NWD file. And within the NWD file, we have all these NWC files. These are the NWC file. And in that, all the components are divided as per the level that you already know. So selection tree, and here we can open up. And suppose if I go for any particular option for this architecture, if I go for like the doors, if I go for the doors, and here I have the select same option. So if I choose the with the same name, so all the doors will be selected because the component is name with this door. So here you can see that in this architecture, all the doors from each level are selected right now. So here within the selection tree, you can see it. So you can also do the same by this way. So you can come to this first floor. You can go to this door. You can come to this second floor. Holding control, you can click on this door and this way you can select it. But the select same option will create a shortcut. Within a single click, you can select all these. So let me click on this door, and for this, sorry, door, this door, this door, and this door. And here also you have particular doors like hotel room door, interior doors, closet, balcony door. You can also shortlist. Now, after selecting all these doors, what we can do, we can save them as a set, like a group. So we can create a set, go for this save selection, or else you can come to this set window, and there we have this create or save selection option. And there we can define it like architectural door, arc doors. So next time you don't have to go through those steps for selecting all these doors. Come to this set window and click on this, then all those doors will be selected. And now what you can do, you can hide unselected to see only the doors. Okay, here you can see that we have this properties option, and right now this 4 items selected is showing 4 items. So means the 4 items from each level are selected. And right now you can see that all these objects which are hidden right now, all those objects which are hidden right now are grayed out, and those which are visible here can be shown with this black bold color, and those are grayed out, that means those are hidden right. Okay, so here you can, if you select, this hide option will be checked. So if you click here, so it will be unhide, or from unhide all option also you can unhide all the objects. So this way you can use your selection tree. And here also you have like the compact. You can choose how you want to see all these components, how you want to have your tree for all the components. This is the compact. So you can see the main model, main file, that is NWD file. And if you click, all the objects together will be selected. And you can choose like properties. So all these item properties are visible here, like rebar cover, the pipe segment. So this way you can shortlist. You can choose this set. So this set will be visible. All the sets will be visible. And if you choose standard, so all the components will be visible. Okay. Now, after selecting all these sets, what you can do, we can go for this selection inspector to get some property. So here you can see that we have this item. So I can choose this item for show. So here it's showing you this item, this particular item. And here you can click on this deselect to deselect it. Okay. Uh, now you can see that we have three properties: name, type, and material. So you can go to quick property definition, and there we have the option to add more type of properties. So from the category you can choose. So here you can see like the property name will be visible, the item type, and the item material will be visible. Here we have the option to create more. So rather than category item, you can make it a particular item if it is available, like element, and the property here you can choose. If you have the right element here, Like you can go for this door number. You have the door number, and you can click on OK. And if that is available here, so this for all these door numbers will be visible. Okay, so suppose if I go for this door and then I go for this selection inspector. So for this door, for this particular door, you can see the name is 32 by 84 inches. That is the name. This is another name is also selected. So you can go and here you can see the same is there, right? So you can remove this one, right? And name, type, and this door number is there. So the type is door and there is no door number added. So that's why it's not visible. And after that, you can go for this save selection as a set. You can save it. And you can also export all this information as a CSV file in a Excel format. So you can easily do that with this export CSV option. Okay. So next, what I'll do, go to any particular item over there. Let's go for this interior furniture. I'll go to the fly option. Let me fly in and click on the select, zoom out. Let me position it. And then if I select this or any item in my Navisworks, you will see that this item tool window will be activated. Generally, if nothing is selected, this item tool tab will not be there. Only it will be available when you select any item. Here you can see that we have these much of options. So let me come back to that zoom again. Yes. Okay, so now we can transform with this move, rotate, scale option. So if I click on this move, this gizmo will be visible and I can move it. Okay, and after that, if you want to get back to the default or initial condition, so you can choose this reset transform. All right, and you can rotate it also. So here you can see that this is the XY plane. It's showing you with the blue color as per the Z axis, and this one is the ZY plane, but it's showing you with the red color as per the X axis, and this one is your ZX plane. It's showing you as per the green. So why it's showing you as per the axis? Because this is perpendicular as per the axis. So it's showing you that color which is perpendicular to the axis. Okay, so this one is perpendicular with the x-axis, so that's why it's showing you the x-axis color red. Now if you want to rotate it, so let me rotate this one. So if you want to rotate it like this, you can rotate. Okay, and you can get back to the reset transform. If you right click also, after right click also, you will get this reset item, and there you have this reset transform option. And as because right now this rotate is selected, so if nothing is selected, you can right click and reset item, reset transform. uh, that is reset transform. And we have other option. Go for this override item and click on this override transform. So you can transform this. So let me go for 0.5 0.05. Let me click on OK. And here you can see that it moves slightly to the x-axis. So this way we can go for this override item and we can override the position X, Y, or Z. All right. And again, you can click on this reset transform to get that. You have this scale option. So you can scale it in any particular axis, or plane wise, if you choose this XY plane, so simultaneously your length and width will be increased as per your scale factor or scale value. Okay. Now let me show you that we can also override the color. So suppose if I want to show it with a particular color, so like this color or this color, click on OK. And I will click on this select or control 1 and escape. Now you cannot see that override color, right? I have to change the mode into shaded visual style. Right now the full render mode is activated, so that's why we're getting the appropriate material which is placed in the Revit software. But I have to activate the shaded mode so that I can get that override color. So can anybody tell me where I have that option mode? In which tab I have that option? Guys, in the last class I have discussed already.
In view tab.
In view tab. But it is not available in the view tab. It is available in the viewpoint. So here you have this shaded. So if you click on this shaded visual style, then you can see the color. All right. So if you override, make sure that you have that mode in shaded, then only you can see it. Okay. And here to go to the view, here we have this grid option also. So if you want to get all these grids, like this grids, if you want to get all these grids, so you can click on this show grid option. Okay. And that one is selected again. And if I click on this one from this view cube, it will uh, direct me to that particular, or you can say that it will focus that item. And this item is selected, and if you click on this any corner from your view cube, it will focus on that item. Or you can go to this item tool also, and you can click on this focus on item. Okay. And then you have this zoom option also to zoom this particular item. And here we have this hold option. So this hold option will do like if you move with your walk or fly mode, so it will hold this item while moving. So you can choose walk mode, and there you will see that let me click on this hold now. And now if I, so make sure this position, the position you select, the position is not like that. Let me uh, reset transform and click on focus item. Let me click here. Yeah. So make sure that you have the right position. So let me click on this one. Let me zoom in. Okay, now I will click on this walk with this position. I'll click on walk, and then I will click on this hold. And now I will walk. Now you can see I'm walking around, holding this. Right? Suppose I want to place it in this room. So I will enter into this room and I will place it. Okay. And what you can do, you can click on this select or control 1, and then you can click on this hold, not to hold it again. And then you can go for move or rotate. All right, so let me go for rotate, and here we can rotate it. And after that, we will go for move. So let me move it to this side and to this side. And this way you can place it. Okay. So this is another way. And here also you can get this hide option to hide it. Now I have this option for adding any link. And here, if you want to get back the normal color, so you can click on this reset appearance. After selecting it within this item tool, you will get this link option. If you want to add any link over there. So suppose if you have any section drawing for this uh, furniture, or the plan view or the elevation view, if it is there as a image, so you can link that file. So suppose if you have send it to the manufacturer, who will just open it in the Navisworks for viewing purpose, and from that he will get that link and he can open that link to get all this uh, dimension from that particular image. So you can add that. So I currently I don't have, but I will show you that how can you image any link. So let me go for uh, just like that. So go for image. Let me search it quickly. You can use this also for mentioning that this will be the material. Suppose let me choose this. Okay, so I'm going to select this one. So you can save it. Let me save it in the desktop. So I will save with .jpeg so that I can get that JPG format. So that is saved, and I will go to Navisworks. Here, click on this add link option. Give it a name. So suppose for manufacturing, for manufacture, and here you click on that link. So file type HTML or image, which is image, and it is available in the desktop. And this is the image file. Click on open, and that is done. Click on OK right now. and that is added. And if you want to edit that link, so come to that here, this one. Okay, so select it and you can edit, or if you want to delete, you can delete it from here. All right. Next, go to the home tab, and there you have this link. So all the links will be displayed after clicking on this link option. And here you can see that all the links which are present in this in all the model. So this is visible. So here some Revit model also linked here. So that is Revit, showing you that Revit, or it's opening another website. Okay, so from where we can download the model or the material. Or here, I think the model uh, furniture model ID or model display will be there. So that's opened. And here we have that link. So yes, so this is the link file. Okay, so click on it and it will open this image. Okay, so this way we will add some link if it is needed. And now I will click on this link to hide all the link. Okay, now let me go to the properties here. So here you can see that I'm getting all the properties for this item. The name is dresser, the type is furniture. Uh, all these options are there. Okay. You can see this the Revit material, Autodesk material, element ID. This is the element ID in a hyperlink that I have recently added. And any timeliner, right now it is not there. And we have this material. Suppose you want to mention that the number of drawers, there is a number of drawers are there. So you want to mention those information. So how can you add those properties? So for that, you right click here and there is option add new user data tab. Click on this option. And then you can see that this user data is added. When you create this user data, everything will be blanked. The property and the value will be blanked. You have to add. So again, right click on it and you can rename the tab. So you can click here like drawer information, drawer info, click on OK. Go to properties. Now you can see that the user data tab is right now drawer info, and right click now. And here we have the option insert new property. So now concentrate that we have four type of property. One is string, boolean, float, integer. So we have this four type. What is about string? So if you choose string, then you can add the text. String is for text values. So if you are providing any description, then choose string. Then we have this boolean. Boolean is for the option yes or no. And float, with the float option, you can provide a decimal value with point numbers. An integer is a wholesome value with a single number. So let me go with the float or integer. Let me go with this integer, and for the property, I'll go for number of drawers. Number of drawers. And you can double click on it to change the value. Suppose like four number of drawers are there. Go to properties, again right click, insert new property, and then let's go for boolean. And you can choose like is Are those automatic? Suppose I'm adding automatic. It's saying that it's no. Suppose you want to make it yes, it's automatic. So you can double click on it and it will be yes. Again, double click on it, it's no. Again, go for insert new property and you can choose float if you want to provide any dimensional value. So you can add with point and decimal values. And that's all about this property type. So you can choose string also if you want to provide any description, like description, enter, and then double click on it and you can type the value. Okay, about any description you want to add. So this is how we create any selection and we transform, we add link, add properties. Okay, and now in the review section also, we have this measurement and all. So you know that this point, multiple points are there, multiple line also, multiple line is there, and accumulate option is there. So if you want to get the height, this is the height, and the unit is 0.61 m, that is meter. In the last class, I have already showed you that how can you change this unit. Come to this measure tool, and here it's showing you the x position, the coordinates, and the start and end, and the difference, right? That is the distance. Click on this option. Here you have this display unit. You can choose it will show you with meters or millimeters. How it will show you. You can choose, click on OK, and it will show you with millimeter. Fine. And you can convert it to the red line, or you can choose if you want to lock with x-axis. So only to the x-axis you can add any dimension. So here you can see that only to the x-axis you can put the dimension. Okay, so this way it will be easier for you to provide any dimension in any particular axis. So you can lock it, and if you choose none, so you can place it freely in any axis from this to this. Okay, so it's showing you the corner point or the intersection point with this cross. Right, and you can convert it to the red line, and you have this text option also, and you can click on this text and you can add the text over there. So like height, on this height as a height with this color. And here also we have this arrow also. Suppose you want to add any description. Suppose for this you want to mention. Just a second. Control Z. So click here and then click here. The first click will be the tail of your head, tail of your arrow, and the last will be the arrowhead position. And after that, you can add this text over there, like a TV set. Click on OK. All right, so this way you can mark all the object, and you can add tag over there, and you can add any comment over there if you need, like for reviewing, if you want to change, like change the position. Suppose you want to add this one, click on OK. All right, you can search for the comment and here it is mentioned, change to position. Okay. And then you can save this. You can go for viewpoint. You can save this, save viewpoint, and you can save it as suppose A, enter, right? Control 1 for normal. If I change and if I go to saved viewpoint, click on A and this is the view. Okay. Now let me get back to the normal. Click here. Let me get back to the normal view there. Okay. And let me get back here. Okay. And now let's go for this viewpoint. And here I will go for this enable sectioning and I will enable for sectioning. Okay. And here you can see that this the plane is selected right now. And if you click on this move, then you can see the section plane. Okay, and with this move, you can change the position. And right now, this is the current plane, plane 1. And the alignment here you can choose with the front. And you can have another plane 2. And with that plane, you can like current plane 2, you can choose that current plane 2. And the alignment is bottom. You can choose top. And right now the current plane is 2, so you are moving the current plane 2. So you can have two sections together. Okay. And then again choose the plane 1 to change this plane position. Okay. If you want to rotate, you can also rotate like this. Okay. And you can save it as a viewpoint section. Enter. Okay. Click on this enable sectioning so it will be disabled and you will get back the normal view. But don't worry, you can save it as a viewpoint and go back to that section. There, this enable section is stored. Okay, so you don't have to enable it again to get back the view. Fine, so this. Okay, so I hope up to this is clear to everyone. Let me know if you have anything to ask. And again, you can go back to the section tool. Here also you have the fit selection option. If anything is there that is not fit, so you can click on this fit selection. So you can choose also the box. This box also you can adjust it, the position, and you can click on this fit. So it will fit around around the model. You can apply. Okay, fine. You can save it as a viewpoint. Fine. And here you have this manage save viewpoints to get back all these viewpoints. And generally, when you insert your Revit file, all the views available in your Revit come here or imported here as a viewpoint. So here you will get some viewpoints which is present in your Revit software, and here you will get it as a viewpoints. Okay. So you can come to here also, or here also you have the save viewpoint, and from here you can choose like this 3D open. This is the 3D. Okay. And here we have other 3D views which are created in an Revit software. And here we are getting it as a viewpoint. All right. So here you can see that the camera is the projection is set to orthographic, make it to perspective. Okay. Again, you can go to 3D, and in that view, that is saved as orthographic. You can come back to perspective. Okay. So I hope till now everything is cleared. So this is all for today. Thank you. Thank you very much.